Shallowater ISD is now accepting new students. After suffering a decrease in enrollment, administrators say cost the district hundreds of thousands of dollars in state funding.
KCBD News Channel 11's Madeline Hall explains why the district is taking a step it hasn't done in about a decade.
Shallowater ISD is now inviting elementary-age students to join the Mustang family and the community. The district is opening applications for transfers for the first time in more than a decade after it lost more than 60 students last year.
We want to make sure that if we're providing opportunities to our kiddos that we're able to sustain them and make sure that they're good opportunities for them.
Superintendent Aaron Strickland says the decrease in enrollment cost Shallowater more than $400,000 in state funding. Money he says is crucial for everything the district has to offer.
We've added programs like robotics and dance. We've expanded our CTE programs, things like health science and medical pathways that we want to make sure aren't affected by some of the economics that are going on around the state.
But the district isn't accepting just anyone. Strickland says it's looking for students who will uphold Shallowater values.
But we look at attendance, we look at grades, we look at discipline history, academic history, just to make sure that we are inviting in kiddos that fit with the kiddos that we try to service that are running up and down the streets of our neighborhoods.
The district is only accepting applications for kids in 1st through 5th grade. Strickland says that was intentional as to not disrupt existing student standings and things like UIL.
By taking kiddos in grades 1 through 5, it gives us the opportunity to introduce them to what we call the Shallowater way, right? Whenever it comes to character and conduct and how they handle themselves. But since UIL realignment is figured off of grades 9 through 12, it will be a few years before any of the transfers that we admit figure into the math of realignment.
Strickland also said cutting programs is the district's last resort and that his door is always open should parents have concerns.
We've tried to look at every angle that we can and make decisions that are in the best interest of the district while also maintaining a focus on our community values and upholding the standards that everybody out here have come to expect.
Madeline Hall, KCBD News Channel 11.
We have more information about transfer criteria and a link to applications at kcbd.com.